I have many, for instance, Jamaican friends that, they view themselves as Jamaican. They come to America and our conversation about race doesn't make very much sense to them, right?
Why?
It doesn't make sense, for instance, to strongly feel that your racial identity is an aspect of your core inner self, that you ought to judge people on the basis of their racial identity, that, if you're a white person, that, you don't have a valid perspective to bear on a conversation, or you have to, preface every belief by saying, well, I'm a dumb white guy. What do I know? This kind of routine that we've gotten into in spaces, rather than just confronting each other as, hey, I'm Coleman, you're Chamath, you're David, etc. Let's all talk about this from the point of view of epistemic equals and have conversations. And yeah, you're going to know about stuff I haven't known because of your individual life story. I'm gonna have experienced stuff that you haven't. We may have even experienced racial discrimination. We may have stories to tell, but we are starting out fundamentally from the framework of all being human beings that can talk to each other. And, we don't have to sort of play act these racial roles that have become increasingly in vogue in woke spaces. And a lot of people resonate with that. And what's more, you've gotten this thing on the left. You've gotten media institutions that have been taken in by this. So you see New York Times op-eds, like one, I think 5 years ago, that's, can my children be friends with white people? Right? You've got Robin DiAngelo in her book saying things like, a white person shouldn't cry around a black person because it triggers us. It's like, this is so the opposite of what it actually feels like to hang out with an interracial and tight-knit group of friends. Your racial identity recedes in importance the more you get to know people. And I think people in interracial relationships know this. People with interracial kids know this. So my message actually resonates with people of all colors.